I'm going to speak publicly about my experience as a social worker who was fired and ultimately retaliated, silenced, and fired. I wrote this, and it's something that I wrote in November, 2 months after I was fired. I never imagined that speaking up for vulnerable families would cost me my job, my stability, and my sense of safety. But staying silent would have cost my integrity. For over a year, I worked inside Florida's child welfare system in a role dedicated to supporting parents and helping families reunify. My job was to keep communication open, support parents through some of the hardest moments of their lives, and help ensure their children's cases moved forward fairly and safely. But as time went on, I witnessed growing interference, obstruction, and resistance that made it increasingly difficult, sometimes impossible, for me to do my job. When I advocated for transparency, fairness, and basic access to information, I was met not with support but with hostility. I was excluded from meetings, denied access to essential case information, and shut out of conversations that directly impacted the families I was assigned to help. By mid-2025, the barriers had become so significant that I filed formal complaints with state oversight agencies. I did this because I believed, and I still believe, that every family deserves due process, and that professionals who raise concerns should not be punished for doing the right thing. Instead of improving, things got worse. After my disclosures, I experienced sudden and severe retaliation. I was removed from my duties without warning, stripped of access to my work systems, and abruptly reassigned to another county with no equipment, no explanation, and no support. I was placed on leave, pressured, isolated, and ultimately terminated. I lost my income, I lost my health insurance, I lost the ability to provide stability for my child. And all of this happened because I refused to stay silent. I'm speaking publicly now because retaliation thrives in silence, because families in the child welfare system deserve better, because professionals who advocate should not be forced out, intimidated, or erased. I cannot share specific details due to confidentiality laws, and I will never reveal anything involving the children or families, but I can say this. I told the truth internally, I told the truth to investigators, and I am telling the truth now. My hope is that by sharing my story, other professionals who are being silenced, minimized, or retaliated against will know they are not alone. My hope is that people in power will pay attention. And my hope is that meaningful oversight and change, real change, can finally begin to take place. If you have faced something similar, if you see patterns that concern you, or if you believe in accountability within systems meant to protect children and families, please share this message. Your voice matters, ours do too. For personal safety and legal reasons and confidentiality, some details have been intentionally withheld, but the core truth remains. Retaliation is real, silencing is real, and speaking up is still worth it. I hope that the people that need to see this and know I am making more, I'm posting more, and I'm going to expose more.